Okay, now let's start make the groove and make that cut. So in reality, this piece is actually a two-stage molding. They will mold this yellow piece first, a little bit smaller than the final size at the tip. Then after they mold the yellow rubber, they actually put this back in molding machine and add another layer for this piece, for the groove portion. So it's pretty interesting technique. Okay, so let's make the grooves first. So the idea is to make a sweep along the surface, then make a subtract, then do a pattern, because we have so many cuts. Make a pattern, and the only thing tricky is the pattern should go along the surface. Okay, so first I want to do is find a datum here. So we'll create a datum on this guide curve. This will be on curve type. And as to the position, just eyeball it. Okay, I'm not sure where that is though, but eyeball it. So let's say that's about here, the cut. So this might go up a little bit. So we'll make this go up a little bit and say okay. So now with this plane, we make a sketch. Doesn't matter where. I don't want the view to rotate too much. So this way, we find the intersection curve from the solid, or rather, I don't want the whole thing. I just want one single face. This face. So single face, get an intersection curve from this face, and we're down here. That'll be our guide, and we'll make two datums normal to this curve. Apply, then make another datum. Well, actually, we just make a simple sweep. So we just need one section on the top. Okay, you don't need the bottom. Okay, we can hide this. Then we need to make a section curve on this datum. And my origin is way there. I'll just drag it here. Maybe something like this. Okay, so it doesn't matter. It's already tilted. Just make a small circle. I don't know how much I bought compared to the solid. See, that's if it's too small, you can make it bigger. All right, then we do a sweep. So one section sweep with one guide curve. Okay, I'll do F8 to see if it's symmetric. So looks it's pretty good because it's very simple. It should align itself pretty well. Then the next step, we'll do an edge blend. Also, we'll hide this sketch. Then hide the sweep. If you do a subtraction now, it'll have a very sharp end. Oh, oops. Hide this. Make edge blend here. And obviously that's too big. We'll make the radius smaller. Smaller than radius, and then you can have it. So let's make it as small as possible, but not too much. So that's the value. We'll click the other end. And okay. Okay. Then show the original sweep. Now we do a subtract. Subtract this. Okay, we can take a look. So it seems like it's a little bit too deep. What we can do is go back to the section curve. Okay, do not make the circle on the origin. We'll delete the constraint here. We'll try to use a filter to select constraint. So there is one constraint there, coincident to the origin. Delete that. See if we can delete that. Okay, hopefully I deleted that. Then we'll drag this circle. Well, cannot do it. We'll just delete the circle. Then draw a circle off the origin. F8. And somehow the sketch is not really vertical, but it's fine. Just eyeball it. If you want to, you can add a dimension, but we'll just do it like this. Finish sketch. It'll broke the sweep because the section curve is gone. Then we'll select this as the section curve. Finish. It's much better. The reason being is this one is higher up. Okay. So that is a good cut. Then the next is a pattern. We'll do a pattern feature here. We will pattern this sweep and this edge blend and this subtract. All three of them along the path. So we'll do along this path. Okay, so obviously I don't want the whole line, so we'll deselect and along the path. Okay, path, single curve. I'll click this, go this way. So we want how many? Count and the pitch. We'll do count and the span. Well, it's not. Oh, okay, count and pitch. Let's try. I think it's 10. So that'll be 10% each. Okay, there might be some other pitch and the span. Oh, we'll just do this. 10%. We can take a review. Ah, that's pretty good. It's a little bit deeper than I had. So this one's good. I'm happy with that. You can maybe do 12. And definitely you don't want the product of these two exceed 100%. So we can do 12 times 8% is 96%. Maybe 7%. Oh, the last one is out. 6%. I just play with this numbers. So that's good. Okay. All right. So because we use a pattern and our guide curve for this sweep is actually intersection from the surface. So each of the pattern, the copy will have a intersection curve from the surface. So it's always touching the surface of this grip. The next step is the trim to cut it into two pieces. It's actually very easy. It's called what's that? Command finder. It's called split body. Yeah. Okay, split body. Or maybe split body. I think split body. Okay, so split body currently hidden, so it's not this one. Should be split solid. Because this one is in some other command. I think it's this one, split body. Okay. Try insert trim and split body. And select the body is this one. How do we select? How do we split? We split use an extrude. If you do the plane, it's just a clean cut. We do an extrude, so you can have a profile. Then the curve, we don't have curve. What we do, we build a sketch. So this button actually create a sketch on XY plane. And here we create a curve that is profile. Okay, I'm okay with that. I'll do this perpendicular to this one and go down. Somewhere here we can touch this guide curve, then go perpendicular, finish. Then also you want this to be tangent, it's a little bit smoother. The size really, we don't care about the dimension anymore. So here it's trying to get tangent to something else, because it paused here. That means it's trying to snap to something else. So you see the tangent sign on the top. We can hold Alt key to disable that auto tangent. Turn this off. Put it here. So that might be too small. So I just use dimension 0.2. Okay. So that should be 0.2 as well, and that's 0.2. I don't know if it's too small, maybe 0.15. Okay, we'll make this 0.15 and finish the sketch. It's on the top because we started the sketch within the command on the fly. So that's it. The vector is which direction you want to extrude, so automatically it knows the normal direction of your sketch. Then let's try preview. Just open preview, take a look. So that's a pretty nice cut. When we'll do OK. So now we have two solid bodies. If you hold it there, we have solid body is this piece and the other piece. So let's try to hide one solid body. So we'll just wait, pick the solid body and hide it. Okay. Then we do, let's see, I think I did chamfer. So do a chamfer. It's gonna calculate a long time because it was on asymmetric and the value is too big. For this complicated shape, you want to make it smaller. Okay. So let's try 0.05 first. It's still pretty big. We'll do 0.02. And it's not tangent here, so it's not selecting that. So it goes all the way around. So we decided that the distance will be 0.02, okay. And now we hide this. Then we go back, show this piece. Okay, do the chamfer again. And select all the edges. Finish. And then we can come back here. We can use show and hide to show only solid body. We'll hide the sketches, hide the datum. Okay. So remember, we don't really want two solid bodies in one part. But if you want to be fancy, have different colors, I think that's the only way to go. So if you can change the color here, yellow, okay, that's different color. Then if we do a unite, that'll take out the color. So you will not be able to have different colors. So that's the trade-off. Okay. Then that's for the groove and the trim here. All right, thank you very much.